What's good? Welcome back to another episode of Real Talk the Show, hosted right here on GetOnLogic.org. Okay, let me start from the beginning. Okay, first off, we're going to talk about cigarettes. Okay, and I know there's a lot of parents right now that are sitting there saying, "Oh my God, I can't let my kids." Listen, cigarettes are harmful. I know this, but so is coffee, tea, sugar, alcohol. I understand this fact. Okay, and that's why I consider cigarette smoking just like drinking, and for the most part, sexual activity should be kept as a grown person's sport. Okay, these things are choices that we as adults make. I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong. Okay, but proven fact that cigarettes will eventually kill you. Okay, that's why they have that verbiage on the side of every package. Okay, but let's move on. Okay, I actually did a little research before sitting down to do this clip. Seems like the CDC says 45.1 million Americans smoke cigarettes. Insane. 45.1 million people go into their local store on the average of once a day and order a pack of cancer sticks. Okay, and I'm one of those people. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit up here and act holier than thou. Okay, I smoke. Again, grown person sport. I realize the risk. Okay, just like those who drink realize the risk. Okay, just like those that put sugar in their coffee realize the risk. Okay, but out of that 45.1 million, they say, and this is from the CDC, that 500,000 people lose their lives to cigarette-related deaths or illnesses, rather. Okay, meaning emphysema, heart disease, lung cancer, all of those things. And I'm not trying to scare you, but these are the things that I actually think about. Okay, if I go through a coughing fit when I'm smoking a cigarette, I'm getting a little scared. Like, maybe I need to stop. So, with that being said, if you don't smoke, kudos to you. Okay, and I'm not saying that in a sarcastic way. You know, if you don't smoke, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? You get to run around the block a little bit faster than me. Okay, if you're a child, okay, or if you're a parent of a child that smokes, you need to stop them because, like I said earlier, it's a grown person sport. Okay, but moving on. So we got 45.1 million Americans that smoke cigarettes. We have 500,000 Americans that lose their lives every year to cigarette-related illnesses. Okay, but the government in its wisdom has decided that that's not the problem. It's menthol cigarettes. Okay, help me out here. Okay, the packaging on non-mentholated cigarettes has the same warning sign as the packaging on the mentholated cigarettes. Would I be correct in saying that? I thought I would. Okay, even the Food and Drug Administration has stated, quote unquote, there is no discernible difference between non-mentholated and mentholated cigarettes as far as the health risk. Okay, Food and Drug Administration, for once I'm going to listen to a government agency. Okay, so we move on. Why are you banning menthol cigarettes? Or why are you attempting to ban menthol cigarettes? The party, I guess, verbiage would be that the fact that they're mentholated means that they're flavored. Okay. The cigarettes are flavored, therefore inducing or giving the risk to minors wanting to smoke cigarettes. Now, notice that I said menthol flavored. I did not say cherry flavored. I did not say strawberry flavored. I did not say Jolly Rancher apple flavored. I said menthol flavored. Okay? In Vicks Menthol Rub, the main ingredient is menthol. Okay? Now, and I'm not laughing. I'm trying not to laugh. But it's just the way the government tries to throw stuff under the radar on us. Okay? So the government is saying that the fact that the cigarettes are menthol flavored, tasty, gives risk or rise to the risk of children picking up the adult sport of smoking. When was the last time your child had a cold and you tried to put Vicks menthol rub under their nose? Did they come running to you? Do your kids come running to you saying, please put some Vicks under my nose? Put some on my chest, mommy. I need it. I can't breathe. Kids don't like menthol. I don't care what you say. Okay? So that leaves, what is the purpose of banning menthol cigarettes? Are we trying to punish a certain group of people? Because, see, my viewpoint, and I've stated this many times in different clips, is that if something is bad, ban it. Get rid of it. If it's bad, get rid of it. Because that's what we basically elect our officials to do. To basically, if enough people write in and say, this is blase, blase, boom, ban it. Okay? Now, let's look at another number. Okay? Out of Caucasian smokers, and I got this off the website, 13.1% of them smoke mentholated cigarettes. And if you're white and you're watching this, you might fall into that group. Okay, me, I smoke Cools. Again, I'm not trying a lot. Okay, however, going into any store, be it in an affluent European-based neighborhood or even back in the ghetto, you know, it's automatically assumed that if I ask for cigarettes, I want a pack of Newports. I can't tell you the amount of times that I say, can I have a pack of Coles box, where the person behind the counter will just instinctively reach for a pack of Newports and give them to me. And then I just push them back at them and tell them I didn't ask for that. Okay? But it's automatically, and I mean, just looking at the numbers, just looking at what's stocked in the bodegas in our local hoods and projects and whatever, you'll see that we smoke menthol cigarettes. So I'm thinking that this is just the government's way of making us once again hold the stick. Okay, the shitty end of the stick. Okay. Now, a lot of people might look at this clip and say, you know, he's promoting cigarette smoking, you know, I'm not going to get involved with this, you know, this is a waste of my time because I don't smoke, so why should I even worry about it? I don't want my kids to smoke, blah, 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 so forth and so on. It's not so much the smoking thing that I'm upset about. In fact, if I were able to, I probably would quit right now. I really would, you know. The fact of, you know, I get winded if I run a block doesn't make me very happy. But once again, personal choice, adult sport, just like I said. Okay? But the thing that upsets me about what the government is trying to do right now is the whole point of you're punishing one group of people. Just by the sheer numbers, this law will basically and primarily affect Black and Latin smokers. Okay? Again, what I say to the powers that be is, the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, has told you that cigarette smoking, no matter what form that those little sticks of nicotine come in, is basically dangerous and will damage your health in some form or another. Common sense dictates that kids don't like menthol. So the whole thing of people saying, oh, because it's going to make kids start smoking. Again, I need someone to bring that one child in front of me. In fact, take a video of it, put it on YouTube, and show me your kid running to get some Vicks menthol rub put under their nose. Okay? It's not going to happen. Okay? Once again, the government is basically going out of its way to punish us as a group of people. Okay, it's the same reason why New York State said no more law libraries. Well, shit, if I think that I'm in jail for the wrong reason, you think you'd give me the option to at least study up on it? Basically being that there's not too many lawyers in jail? Okay, so why shouldn't I be allowed to go ahead and at least do some research? Okay? They've ended the whole degree thing in New York State. They don't want people going to jail and basically reinventing themselves and building themselves without a crime element involved. Because they want the whole round robin thing. You get out, you get back in. 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 Okay? So there's no rehabilitation in place. Okay? And while they're doing this law, I don't see any government agency basically saying there's a good chance that we're going to stop the sale of menthol cigarettes in the United States. Therefore, we know and understand that in your communities, you are the highest purchaser of these items, being menthol cigarettes. We're going to put some kind of program in place to help you stop smoking. Wow, they didn't do that, did they? Did they? Okay. Puffy said it, more money, more problems. Okay. The government looks at us as like, you're a problem, let's give you some more stress so that you can just leave us the hell alone. Okay, because that's what you're going to basically do. Okay, you don't just make people stop cold turkey. Okay, if you make it the cigarette smoking illegal, you're basically cigarette smoking illegal as far as menthol cigarettes. You're telling a whole community that, guess what, you're going cold turkey today, bitch. Enjoy. You know, listen, whether you smoke or not, see it for what it really is. Okay, this is, once again, we're being punished just because of the things that we like. Okay, case in point, and I've got to localize this as well as personalize it. Albany, New York, I've been going through, I've gone down Clinton, I've gone down Log Street, not the strip, the supposedly Greenwich Village of Albany. Not that side, but the lower end that connects with Clinton. Central, towards like CVS and everything. I'm starting to notice these signs. Okay, you know those little road signs that have the LED lights that give you traffic information and tell you, you know, impending road work and stuff like that. There's this new Audible law. And I'm not talking about the company run by Amazon. The Audible law basically says that if you are stopped and the police officer feels that your radio is too loud, you can be ticketed and or fined. Okay, great. Does anybody write these laws with any kind of non-vague English? Okay, once again, you have taken a law and made it up to the interpretation of the person that stops you. In Albany, 85% of the police force is Caucasian. So, Caucasian cop stops me. I'm playing Wu-Tang Clan. He happens to not like Wu-Tang Clan. I roll down my window. He hears the music. Therefore, I take the chance of being subject to a ticket. Dude, when you write these laws, it's the computer age. You can go to Maryland and basically get a decibel reader, okay, for about 99 cents. And that would give people the opportunity of saying, well, if my music can't be above X decibels, I can just scan inside my car and know that I'm not breaking the law. But the way the law reads right now, Officer Dunkin' Donut can stop you while you're playing Wu-Tang Clan and decide that since he likes country western, the fact that he was able to hear your music just gave you a gift ticket. Once again, it's always easy to just punish us for no reason. No major reason. Just for the fact that we are who we are. You know? Whether you agree with these laws or not. Again, Real Talk is my show and it's hosted on my website, so I'm allowed to basically talk about whatever the hell comes to mind when I decide to sit in front of the camera. Okay? But when you see these laws, okay, or these proposed laws, you need to speak out. You do. You really need to speak out. Because, you know, it's like my grandmother used to say, you know, nobody really says nothing until it happens to them. Okay? So, because you don't smoke, you may drink, they might take Grey Goose off the market. That might be your favorite drink. But see, then it's too late because see, you didn't help nobody else, so nobody else is going to help you. Okay? You know, kind of like OJ appealing to black people to help him out, even though basically he couldn't give two shits about us until he got up on a murder trial. Okay? I'm not going to go on and on about this, but yeah, this whole menthol thing, you know, once again, the smell of KY jelly and the slipperiness in my butt is basically telling me the government is once again trying to screw me over. Alright? Real Talk the Show, L. Robinson. Make sure you join the committee. Peace. Hello? Hello? Where are you going to find an answer to those questions? Okay, listen. The Ghetto Survival Guide for Blacks and Latinos is about real talk for real people. Relevant and useful information that you can use. Whether you live in the hood or not, you're going to find some useful stuff. It's funny, it's humorous at times, but it's real, okay? Make sure you cop the book. You can get it from Barnes & Nobles. You can go ahead and get it from the iStore. You can get it from Sony e-reader store, Diesel Books, Smash Words, Kobo Books. Make sure you get it. It's something good for your e-reader, okay? Real talk for real people, the Ghetto Survival Guide. Make sure you stop by our site as well, ghettosurvivalguides.com. Alright, thanks again. Remember, real talk for real people, baby. Leave those other questions alone because no book is going to give you a definitive answer on those questions. The Ghetto Survival Guide for Blacks and Latinos. L. Robinson, peace.